CCC has a long history. It's proven itself as an organization to provide vital services and needed housing, and doing it in such a way that it's generated trust by public officials, it's the business community, staff, but moreover the clients trust that they're safe, that they have a place they can change their lives.
We believe everybody has a potential to realize themselves as fuller human beings.
Providing housing with services is a key to being successful here. Ed can speak to many different constituencies out there, and they have learned to trust the organization will do what they say they'll do.
Always Central City Concern has had this strong relational culture. People relating to the mission, relating to each other, kind of teamwork. It's rare and it's precious. I get so excited when somebody who was on the streets, came from maybe a very difficult family background, gets a certificate to drive a truck or to provide childcare or do something in their lives that they didn't think they could do. That's a huge step for them.
I was trying to link in and belong to something, but everywhere I tried, it wouldn't last, so the addiction, the drinking, it all made me feel somewhat invincible. Like the pain of not belonging wasn't there when I was doing that, and so I utilized it, and then it began utilizing me. 20 years later, the haze kind of cleared, and the epiphany was there has to be something different, and thank God for the program of CCC. This community, I can't thank them enough.
When Robert came to us, I just remember he was very new in his recovery. He was working with the housing case manager. He was working with his employment specialist. He was also working with WorkSource service provider. We all really shared in coordinating services for Robert, and you could tell he wanted to make his life different. He is so amazing in that no matter what gets thrown his way, he is going to keep trying and fighting. I think that's indicative of what the Employment Access Center does for so many people. We help people realize their potential, and we support them along the way in their journey.
I was shown, that I am employable, that I am good enough and that I can hold to the job. And so I got into an ETAP program, the Even Trades Apprentice program, and I graduated that at the top of the class at level 1. Thing to tangibly show you, hey, I finished something, was such a boost to my confidence that it propelled me further. Where I am now is because of the people in this community that believed in me, the village that surrounded me. My grandmother, she was my best friend. She was my mother, my father, my everything. And I remember the time I took my drug of choice to her, and I said, Grandma, this is what I do. There's just this loving voice that I still hear to this day, and it's just the words of, boy, you know you're better. You know you're better. That trying to stop, till eventually I hit the bottom. My bottom was behind that garbage dumpster. After addiction and burning all the bridges of family and friends, I did a lot of couch surfing and wound up behind garbage dumpsters. And
So you were homeless for a
Oh
while.
my God, yes.
How long were you homeless?
Oh, close to about a year, close, if not more. So having the opportunity of being able to turn the doorknob and lock it behind me was like really, I can't describe that feeling.
So I understand that there's been new developments in your life. You discovered some things about yourself, and other people discovered things about you.
What I found out is that I have a love to serve people. In doing so, the capacity I serve has been in the field of mathematics. It's like I stumbled and tripped over math, and I got up and it made sense. And so I began to help other students with math, and teachers would recognize that and would bring me up to the board to do some explaining. And I would turn around and hand the marker back to the teacher, and they would be sitting out there with the students. So it's like discovering gifts that you didn't know, or talents. And so 6 years later, I've worked for almost every program up at PCC trying to help these students get past these barriers that once were my barriers. You know?
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And amazing journey you've had here.
You guys helped me to believe in myself, and that was a gift that I didn't have at one time.
One of the gifts I've received in this life is seeing so many people dramatically change their lives for the better, helping other people.
Having an opportunity to sit with you, I'm just still blown away. So I still got that goosebumps.
That's mutual, believe me.
I can't express the amount of gratitude that I have for the service that you provided here, and I just want to say thank you. I just completed my first year at PSU, and I had one more year before I obtained a Bachelor's of Science with a minor in mathematics, which is the route that I have to go to become a middle school math teacher is the end goal. And then into graduate school to achieve my master's, and then into the classroom. I don't think anyone really would choose the path that I kind of was bestowed with. But on this side of my journey, I look back and I am grateful for every struggle I endured, because I wouldn't be who I am if it weren't for those struggles. So yeah, I'm grateful for my life's experience. Getting to share my life with another individual who has my heart is exhilarating. Learning to allow her to be her, allowing her to be my teacher too, to teach me how to be a man. This has been a beautiful journey.
The original reason I came was a spiritual quest. And there were times when I lost that, maybe that original memory of why I came. But the people that I work with, the people that we serve, continuously bring me back to that grounding. And it's the reason behind the reason that changed me. I know everybody's capable. Doesn't mean that everybody will live up to their full potential, but I know for everybody there's something they can do, something they can accomplish that brings meaning into their life and the reason they exist, and that is a great gift for people.